This is the thing. Okay, so we were talking about gerund, I suppose.
And present participle. We did not
Okay,
talk about the infinitives. We have spoken about the gerund. So what I
okay.
remembered that
I
gerund.
want to,
Yes.
yeah, wait. Pinky, I want to tell you something in detail about this gerund stuff. First, you know it in a better way, then go for participle and then go for infinitive because it's very confusing. And at the same time, if you are constantly flipping the page and looking at it and trying to understand, you did the good job, that you are recording the whole stuff. Because whenever you are in confusion, you can see it. You need to visit the
It,
pages or where or the video which we are making,
yes.
frequently, then only you can get the hang of this thing. Otherwise, it will not help
It
you to.
should stuck in
So,
my mind without looking up the book. That is my mentality. That it should be stuck in my mind without looking up the book. Then
right,
only I
right,
think
absolutely
that
right.
yes, now I know that. Yeah.
Right, right. Suppose that someone asks you about gerund and you are able to clarify the whole stuff without looking at the book. So then
Yes.
it would be the real learning. Okay.
Real
So,
right, right.
right. So what I was telling you that first you need to understand certain thing, as you told me that day that you are interested in, I mean, going through this process of learning and all. So I thought that first of all, I must tell you how the process goes. I mean, what is the right way to learn this non-finite verb? So
Okay.
remember, there are three non-finite verbs, and these non-finite verbs are very, very important
Mm-hmm.
for many purposes. First of all, it works as a phrase, also giving a lot of information about the subject, and it talks about some activities name also. So let's come to gerund first. So as I told you that day, that gerund, it is a noun. Okay,
Now,
so
yes.
yeah, yeah. It is also called verbal noun, as you know, because it is the construction is made of from noun and verb. So that is why swimming, smoking, and dancing. So it is made up of verb. So that is why it is also called verbal noun, and it
Verbal noun.
works like a noun. Okay. So first of all, when I speak to tell my student about this gerund thing, I always ask them first question that do you know what is a noun and what is the particular work of a noun? You should know about it. First, you know that noun, it is the first parts
Name.
of speech, the parts of a speech, it comes in the beginning, noun. And uh, since our childhood, we have been learning about noun that it is the name of a person, place,
But
animal, or
yes,
thing. The
thing.
definition
Yes.
is very much etched in our mind and we know about it. But it is something deeper than the definition, definition is very superficial thing. We need to get inside, delving deep to know that what exactly the noun is. Noun is actually whatever. Do you mind if I tell you something in detail and would it would
No, no,
help
it's
you to
okay. I
understand?
to understand, right?
Right.
I must
Because
grasp.
this is the way of my teaching. Whenever I teach, I start with the very basic, the root thing. So it
Mhm.
becomes very clear to you whenever you are
Clear.
talking about gerund. Yeah. So first, we are talking about noun and work of a noun, because in the place of a noun, we need to fit gerund too. So that is why I'm talking about noun. So noun means whenever we are seeing something in front of our eyes, or maybe the thing is not present in front of our eyes, but it has its own existence in this world.
Mhm.
Anything anything suppose something we can see with our naked eyes, like bag or the wall, the bottle, the book, the specs, anything which we can see with our eyes, and something which is there inside our body but we are not able to see it, but I am
For
not
sure.
able to see, but the other person can see it. The
Okay.
if we talk about the blood, the
Okay.
muscle, the nerve, the sinew, everything is there, inside our body. We are not
Oh,
able to see, but there is a existence of these things, isn't it?
yes, is correct.
Suppose,
Yes,
yeah, if we talk about virus, if we talk about uh, bacteria, we know that we
we
are
are
not
not able.
able to see with our naked eyes, but there is a existence of it.
Yes,
So
yes, it has.
anything, right, anything which has a existence on this planet and which has been given a name is called a noun.
Now,
Anything, it can be anything, anything.
any
Same way, it is not only, we are not talking only about some stuff which we can see or which we cannot see but other person can see. At the same time, some thoughts, some ideas, some opinions, some kind of abstract thing which we can think only, like pain. If I say pain, so
pain.
what is the pain?
Yes,
We can feel about it but we
we
cannot
have.
see it.
Yes,
Sorry, I
right.
am thinking so fast. I don't know whether you can understand or not.
No, no, no.
So,
Because I already know little bit about these things.
right, right, right.
About,
I know.
yeah, countable noun, uncountable
Yeah, yeah.
noun.
You're not totally unaware of these things. You
Yeah,
have the knowledge of it. So when you know such stuff and you have the knowledge of basic things, so it is very easy for me to make you understand things. So now we are talking about those things, like the feelings, anything. It can be jealousy, it can be hatred, it can be love, it can be justice, it can be truth, anything. It can be pain. Okay,
yes.
suppose we are talking about pain, so in which category you are going to put in? Certainly, you are going to put in the category of abstract noun. And
Abstract noun. Yes.
apart from that, anything which start from not end with ment, like management. Okay,
Mhm.
anything which ends with ship, like friendship.
Mhm.
Anything which ends with ance.
Sometimes I get this kind of difficulties. For
Right.
example, yes, unsuccessful, successful. So successful, is it a noun?
If I say successful, it is an adjective because it is describing our things.
Our
What
okay.
I am successful, so it cannot be noun.
Noun.
Success
Okay.
is noun. Success
Success is
is noun. Right.
okay.
Not
So we'll
successful.
discuss
Okay.
these things one day because I have some confusion regarding how to
Right.
find the easy one I can understand easily, but these are quite difficult, right?
Right,
Success,
right.
succeed,
I know.
success.
I know there is a problem of understanding these things when you are, getting inside it, inserting inside the whole stuff. You get to know more about it. So that is why we will keep it for next day, next time when we are connecting. So what I wanted to tell you that the name of anything, it can be anything. It's something which we can see from our naked eyes, something which we cannot see but other person can see, and there is a existence of that particular stuff. Something which we can feel, though we are not able to see, but we can feel, we can think, we can understand, we can sense. That is also comes in the category of noun. So this was the noun thing. Okay, so I'm not getting more into it to know more about it. And now let's understand what is a work of a noun. Okay, so first work, because why I'm telling all these things to you, because we need to fit gerund into that same place, then only we
Yes.
can understand it in a better
Mm.
way, Pinky, actually. So what I was saying, first work of a noun is to become a subject of a verb. Okay, now,
Mhm.
let's understand that any sentence you start with, any sentence, you see that always you're starting with a noun, or in the absence of noun, you're putting a pronoun over there. Okay? Any
Yes.
sentence you can take.
Yes.
Or one more thing, that if something is not there, I mean, some other parts of speech is there, but if you're putting it in front of a verb, I mean, just before the verb, it will work as a noun. So noun is something from where we can start a subject. Tom is a good guy.
Mhm.
Or if I say my ambition is to become a good lawyer. So what I'm doing, ambition, it is a abstract noun, and we are adding my ambition. Later on, I'm telling you why I'm adding my. So ambition, what is this? You cannot see it. It is an
Yes.
abstract.
Can't.
Same way, you can say my devotion towards this. Um, my devotion is you remember that after this devotion, ambition, experience, whatever you are bringing in the beginning of a sentence, you need to put a verb after it. Okay, so
Mhm.
my ambition was great, my devotion was very deep. Suppose you are talking about anything, or
Mhm.
my management was really very impressive, anything.
Mhm.
You can bring normal noun, you can bring abstract noun, you can bring material noun, any noun you can bring in the I mean in front of a verb, that is in the beginning of a sentence. So noun first work, remember, to become a subject of the verb. Okay,
Mhm. Okay.
first thing.
Hmm.
Second thing is to become an object of the verb. Do you understand what is an object?
Yes, yes. For example, Ram has killed a tiger. So, what he killed? A tiger. So, a tiger is the object here. What,
Right,
or when I ask the question, what or whom, right?
right.
Yes.
In answer, whatever you are getting, that would be an object. And remember that in the place of an object, you are going to fit a noun. Okay, so noun comes in the beginning of a sentence as a subject.
The
Noun
subject.
comes after the verb as an object. But remember one more thing, that it always comes after the transitive verb. Remember, suppose if I say Tom cried uh, bitterly. Okay. If I
Really.
say Tom cried bitterly, so
Then
you will find, Pinky, that here we are not getting any object
object.
because we have no object. Tom cried.
Adverb, right?
Right,
Bitterly
which
it is
is
adverb.
adverb. Very good, very nice. So suppose after verb, if you need to add something more to add in the meaning of the verb, so you can add adverb. Okay. So Tom cried. Here you ask the question what and whom. You are not getting any answer.
Mm-hmm.
Only how you can get, and how
How?
always, how means adverb. It's
Okay.
always tells about the manner, so it is an adverb. So same way, but if I say that something is being done with something is being done by the subject, some
Mhm.
action is being done by the subject, then it would be a transitive verb. Suppose Tom kicked a ball, Tom killed a man,
Mhm.
Tom
Yes.
ate a mango. Okay, Tom washed his clothes. So here we see that Tom is doing an action, and the action effect of that action is falling on something that is called, object. So what is the second verb? Second work of a noun. It is to become an object of a verb. Okay.
Yes,
So
because
first,
here a ball is a noun, right? A ball, because ball is a name of thing. So it is working as a noun here, being
right,
as the
right.
object.
You need to
Yes.
remember one thing, that as a subject always noun comes. In the absence of noun, we can put a pronoun. And in the place of an object, always we need to put a noun.
Noun.
So
Okay.
whenever we are talking about object, remember that it would be a noun. And suppose that if noun is not there, then we can put a pronoun too. But these are the two main verb of a noun: to become a subject and to become an object of a verb. Okay, of a transitive verb. So very
Mhm.
clear now. Now we are going
Yes.
to put gerund. Gerund. Okay. Now third work, let's see, of a noun is to become a complement. Okay. This is the third work which I'm going to discuss. That is to become a complement. Now most of the students, I don't know whether you know or not, they confuse. They don't know the differences between these two things. What is an object and what is a complement? So, what happened that here in complement, the subject is not doing any work. Remember,
Okay.
complement always talks about the state, the condition. Okay, it
Okay.
talks
Okay.
about the condition. So, if I say that I am a queen, I am a teacher, I am a mother of two kids. Of two kids, I'm adding extra. Remember. So if I say I'm a mother, I'm a teacher, I'm a lecturer, I'm a worker, whatever I'm saying, I'm talking about myself, but I'm not doing any work. Remember,
Okay.
I'm not doing any
Yes, yes.
work.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So complement is, remember, complement is something which talks about the state, the condition.
Same
Okay?
thing, because you are mentioning that you are a teacher, you are a mother, you are a worker, lecturer, right? So then you are telling about yourself, about your state, that what do
Right,
you do?
right, right. But sometimes we can also say that if I'm saying I'm a teacher, mother, lecturer, so mother, teacher, lecturers are called complement, but these are noun. Remember, these are noun.
Mm-hmm.
Same way, we can use I am sad, I am happy, I am
Okay.
disturbed, I am
Mm-hmm.
distressed, I am disappointed, I am ugly, I am beautiful. So, here what I am doing? I am adding adjective. So, remember that.
Yes.
Right, right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Disappointed, distressed, distraught. These things are called adjectives. Okay. So, in place of a complement, two things comes, either noun or an adjective. Okay.
Adjective.
So both of these things talks about the state, the condition. So if I say that I am happy, I
Hmm.
am happy.
That is
He
condition.
is happy. Yeah. So it is talking about my present state that I am very happy. So I am happy. He is happy. She is happy. Okay. Now I am beautiful. She is beautiful. He is beautiful. Okay. So I am a teacher. He is a teacher. She was a teacher. So here we can use was also. It is not that we are always using is and am and are. So we can use all linking verb here. These are five linking verbs: is, am, are, was, were. Remember that whenever you are writing a complement, you need to use these five form of the verb: is, am, are, was, were. Okay. My father is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My father's subject, you know that subject is always noun and pronoun. So if I say my father is, and then I stopped, then I'm not saying anything. So you would say subject is sentence is not complete. Tell me, ma'am. Tell me what is this? If I say my father is, or if I say I am, if I say he is,
Mm-hmm.
so we need to add a complement. Complement means a word which is going to complete the meaning of the sentence. Okay.
Okay.
And in complement, you need to remember only two things. Whenever you are making complement, you need to remember three things, not two things. First, it talks about state condition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing,
Okay.
no action is happening. No action is happening. You're right. Only it talks about the state or the condition. Got it?
Okay. I can write down later on as well, right? Because
Oh,
the
yeah,
video
yeah,
is
yeah, that
recording.
would be okay. That would be okay.
Yes.
Quite a couple of time you need to watch this video. Second things, uh, what did I say? It talks about a state or condition. Second
Yes.
thing that is, am, are, was, were, seem, become, appear. These are the noun which are called linking verbs. Okay. Why it is
Mm-hmm.
called linking verb? Because it is linking subject with subject complement.
Compliment.
It is complement is called subject complement because it
Okay.
is talking about, it is giving extra information about the subject itself. So that is why it is called subject complement. Okay. I'll talk about object complement later on. So, subject complement gives extra information about the subject only. Tom, happy, happy Tom. Tom, teacher, teacher Tom. Both are equal. Remember
Mm-hmm.
that subject and complements are always equal. If I say I am a teacher, so I and teacher both are same.
Both
So if
same.
I
You are a teacher, yes.
say Tom is a
Is that
doctor,
question? Who is the teacher? I am the teacher.
right?
Right?
No, 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 no.
No, I'm
Look,
just telling that. connection that I am a teacher. That means I am. So who is the teacher? I am the teacher. So that is
Right,
the thing.
right, right. Absolutely right. So if I say he is a farmer, so
Hmm.
he and farmer
And
are the same person? Same
yes,
person?
who is the farmer? He is the farmer.
Right. Same way, if I say, I am sad, I am disappointed, I and disappointed, we are of the same label because I am the person who is disappointed. So, I and disappointed, we are in the same label. Are you getting my point? So,
Hmm.
you need to remember that first complement talks about the state or condition. Second thing, we need only linking verb to connect subject with subject complement, that is, am, are, was, were, become, appear, seem. Okay. And third thing is that uh, in complement we will have a noun and adjective also. Noun is essential, but at the same time you can put an adjective also. So since we are talking about the work of a noun, so we are looking in the perspective of that only, isn't it? So we,
Hmm.
what is this? So three works of a noun we have known till now. First work to become a subject of a verb. Second thing
Hmm.
to become an object of a transitive verb. And third thing is to become a complement of linking verb. Or you can call it a subjective complement. Okay. So what I was saying that these are the three works of a complement. So we have known that we have understood till till here. If everything is okay, so then I will proceed.
Yes, you
Further.
go on, because I will again watch. After that, you I will have any confusion. I will tell you. Okay, later on.
Right. Now let's talk about four work of a noun. That is to become an object of a preposition. Write down four work of a noun is to become an object of a preposition. Okay. Remember, Pinky, that in whole grammar, I'm talking about English grammar, only verb can take an object and preposition can take an object after it. Verb
Hmm.
can take an object as a noun and preposition also can take an object as a noun. How? Any preposition you can use in your sentence, you will find that after the preposition you are using a noun. My
Yes, I'm
brother
going
has
to practice with you at night. At night. So
at
yes,
night,
at night.
I have brought this gift for you. Either noun or in the absence of noun, pronoun. I have brought this gift for Rani. Okay. I am
Mhm.
waiting for Ravi. I am in the room. Room is also a noun. Okay. I
Yes,
the diary is on the table.
on
On
table.
table. On table. So remember that preposition always takes a noun after it as an object. Okay, clear?
Okay,
But
clear.
suppose if we are not getting any noun after preposition, it means that it is not a preposition. Then it's start working as
Mhm.
a conjunction. Okay, not as
Oh,
a preposition. Okay.
hmm. Okay. For example,
Okay. For example, if I say
hmm,
Tom has bought this book for Rani. For Rani. So here it is for is working
or
as a
there,
preposition. Okay. But
yes.
if I
Hmm.
say, I have bought this book for I am very interested in learning. So what I am doing here, I
Hmm.
have bought this book. This is a clause. Then I am adding for it is a conjunction. Then I am adding another clause. It is called I have bought a book for I am interested in reading the book. So, conjunction always add two words, two phrases, two clauses of the same label. So here I'm using for. It is working as a conjunction, and it is saying because. For means here working as a because, not
Big.
for
Hmm.
means for someone. How?
Hmm.
Let me tell you again. If I say today I will sing a song.
What say one thing?
Today I will sing a song for I am very happy. So today I am sing a song. It is one clause. For
hmm,
I am very happy is another clause, and for is adding these two clauses. So this for is called conjunction, and it is the sense of the for is because. Okay. Today I will sing a song because I am very happy. Today
because
I will
I'm
sing a song for I am very happy. Here for is not a preposition. It is a
conjunction.
conjunction. So
Mhm.
just leave it aside because we will get confused. Now we are talking about preposition. So remember that after preposition, always we need to have a noun. Clear? So if after preposition we are having a noun, it means that after preposition we can keep a gerund also. Am I
Okay.
right? We can
Mm-hmm.
keep a
Okay.
gerund also because gerund is a noun. Gerund is a
Now,
verbal noun. So
noun. Yes.
gerund can come as a subject because noun is also coming as a subject. Gerund
Yes.
can come as an object because noun is also coming as an object. Gerund can become a complement because noun is also becoming a complement. Gerund can also work as an object to the preposition because noun is also working as an object to the preposition. Now the
Preposition.
fifth work, one more work is left. That is to become a phrase in opposition. Have you heard this thing? A phrase in apposition or a noun in apposition. Let me make you
And
understand. Little
if you
confusing.
give the example, maybe I will understand, but I haven't heard.
Okay, let me tell you, these are the basic root of grammar. Once you understand it, I am very sure that nothing, I mean, everything you can understand slowly, slowly, you get the hang of the
But
grammar.
we are not taught things in school.
Okay. Now, first, understand what is a apposition. Apposition means very close.
Okay.
Apposition is very close. Okay.
What is the spelling of
Now,
apposition? What is the spelling of apposition?
apposition. apposition.
Okay.
Apposition. Okay.
Okay.
Apposition. Now, apposition means when you are putting something very close to something. Like if I say we're talking about noun first, I am not putting gerund in place of it. Later on, I'm going to tell you. So first, if I talking about apposition, it means if I say my son
Mm-hmm.
Ravi, my son Ravi is a doctor. So what
Okay.
we are doing, my son, I'm talking about my son, and who is
Hmm.
my son? Ravi is my son.
My
So
son. Yes.
here, my son, I am putting just after my son, we are putting Ravi, and Ravi and my son are the same person. Okay,
Yes.
apposition, got it? So
It is.
when we are putting an apposition just after the subject, it talks about the subject only. It is the second name of a subject, you can say. It is the second name of a subject. Okay. So if I
Apposition.
say, yeah,
Second name of
apposition.
the subject called
Subject.
apposition.
It talks about it is talking about the subject itself. I'm giving you another example. If I say uh, our prime minister, our lady prime minister, then we are writing Mrs. Indira Gandhi. So our lady prime minister or our first lady prime minister, then I'm talking about Indira Gandhi. So both are the person are same. Our first lady prime minister and Indira Gandhi both are same person, isn't it? So when you
Yes.
are writing a position, you need to write in between a comma. First you are writing our first lady prime minister, then you are putting a comma, then you are writing Indira Gandhi, then again you are putting a comma. So till here you have the subject. And then same way you can say, my son
Mhm.
Ramesh is a doctor. Okay. My
Okay.
son and Ramesh, same, we are talking about same person. Or we can say the famous poet Shakespeare
Mhm.
belongs to England. the famous poet and Shakespeare. We are talking about the same person.
Same
So
person.
remember that here, what I'm saying, I'm writing a famous poet, and then in between the comma I'm putting a noun. So this is the fourth work of a noun to become an apposition of a sentence. Okay, to become an apposition, but it can be used vice versa also. So if I say um, Ravi my son, it can be used
Okay.
like this also. Ravi, my son. Now it has become a noun phrase because we are adding my and son, two words. Then it would be
Okay.
called noun phrase. Okay. But if I say my son Ravi, so Ravi is coming alone. So it is only a noun. But if I
Okay.
say my daughter Meera, so my daughter, it is a subject, then we are putting a noun. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be called noun in apposition. But if I am saying
Mira, my daughter.
Rani, my daughter, then my and daughter, both of the, I mean, there would be two words, so it would be called noun in apposition, noun phrase in apposition. Okay, first noun in apposition. If I'm putting only the name of a person, but if I'm writing Meera, my only daughter,
Mm-hmm.
has gone abroad for studying. Meera, my only daughter. So here what I'm doing, we are using noun phrase as an opposition. Okay. So opposition means apposition means when you are using which talks about the same subject. Okay. So it
Okay.
can become only noun. Noun can come in the place of apposition. So this is the fifth and final work of a noun. I don't know whether how much you have understood this thing, but
I'm
just go on with
facing difficulties because this is the first time I'm listening about this
no.
apposition.
No, it
Yes.
is very
So
easy. You will understand it over the time. So
yes.
these were the five work of a noun. Got it? These were the
Okay.
five work of a noun. So it is if it is the five work of a noun. So in these five places we can put gerund also.
Gerund. Okay. Because gerund works as a noun.
Right. So in these five places we can fit gerund and
Okay.
it will give a very good meaning without any problem. So, first subject, okay. So, if I say swimming is my hobby, first I was taking Tom as my friend, same way, swimming is my hobby, painting is my passion, learning English is my desire. Now, you would say, ma'am, what is this learning and English? Both of your, I mean, you are using two words. So sometimes gerund cannot come alone. It might take an object along with it. Little confusing now.
The example, which one example? You just could you please tell me again that one?
Okay. Sure.
Learning.
Learning English is my passion. So if I say learning English, suppose I'm not adding English and I'm only saying learning is my passion.
Is learning is the gerund here. Learning English.
Yeah,
Which one
learning
is
is
the
learning English. Both look.
both
Learning
are
is
the
a
gerund.
gerund. Why it is a
Okay.
gerund? Because it is the name of an activity. Now it is
Name
showing some activity.
for example, swimming, dancing. Dancing is my hobby. So it is an
Right.
activity.
It is an activity. But sometimes gerund cannot come alone. It might take an object after it. So, but in which condition it takes a word after it, I'm telling you. Sometimes when there is an option, suppose if I say playing is my hobby, so you would be a little confused. You would ask, what is, ma'am? Playing is your hobby. I can't understand. Which game do you like to play? Cricket, hockey, or chess, or Ludo, or outdoor games, or indoor games? Tell me, ma'am. You are saying playing is my hobby. I can't understand. Playing is my hobby. What is this? Playing me. I'm not a child. I'm not supposed to play, running around and
Randomly.
playing something. So
Randomly,
if I'm
yes.
saying playing is my hobby, it should be very clear to you, no, that what I am playing. So I can say playing guitar is my hobby. I can say playing chess is my hobby. I can say playing anything. Badminton is my hobby. So when I am adding this chess, guitar, badminton, after the playing, it is called gerund phrase.
Gerund
Okay?
phrase. Oh, okay,
Phrase.
okay.
So phrase means whenever some words comes after the main word, it is called phrase. Okay? So gerund phrase. So I can say, let's talk about the subject first. So um, I can say swimming is my hobby, but after swimming, you don't need to add any word because it is
Any
very,
part there only? Yes.
it is the name of an it is name of an activity, swimming.
Swimming.
Are
Yes,
you,
yes.
yeah, swimming.
Yes,
So I can
swimming.
say
And
swimming.
me that day
Right,
I have remembered that gerund always come before the verb, right?
right.
That swim is my hobby. So is the verb there. And you told that present participle. I also remembered that one. I saw a
Let me
dancing.
one thing. Let me tell you one thing. Don't try to be in between these two things. I mean, give yourself a little time to understand participle also, because that day I was making you understand in one shot. But today, if
Okay.
I am going
Then
thoroughly,
discuss
if I'm
the
going,
gerund.
yeah, right. If I'm going thoroughly to this thing, I need to tell you. I need to tell you something in detail. I need to make you understand everything in detail. So that is why leave one thing. I mean, just stick to one thing only. Because if you
Only
are talking about participle now, you will get confused. But till that time, you need to revise all these things.
yes.
What are the
Okay.
five?
Then I will write
What are
down
the
that.
Right. What are the five work of a noun? You must know about it. Five work of a noun is very important to know. Then
Hmm.
only you can put gerund there, and you can use gerund in a very nice way, because it's very confusing when you are using gerund and participle, present participle both in sentences. You get confused. So that is why it is very essential to know separately these two things, how it works. Okay. So, okay,
Hmm.
then bye. Take care. We'll meet again. Okay.